Bob Saget spoke about his evolving approach to comedy, an influential mentor and his days as a student at Philadelphia's Temple University in what would be his final interview ahead of his shocking death at the age of 65. The Full House star and comedian was found dead Sunday in a Ritz-Carlton hotel room in Orlando, officials with the Orange County, Florida, Sheriff's Office tweeted, adding that there were no signs of foul play or drug use in this case. Saget on Wednesday appeared on News 4 Jax to promote his show Saturday at Jacksonville's Ponte Vedra Concert Hall on his I Don't Do Negative comedy tour. He bonded with News 4 Jax anchor Bruce Hamilton, who he knew from Temple University, telling Hamilton, "I just remember you, we went to Temple." Saget got emotional when he was asked about Lou Klein, the late American Bandstand producer and Temple University professor who died at the age of 91 in June of 2019. "You're gonna make me cry, he was like a dad to me," Saget said of Klein, noting that he helped him break into show business by getting him an internship on The Mike Douglas Show. "That was my first indoctrination into show business, I was 19, Saget said, hailing Klein for his care for students in an educational career that spanned more than 6 decades. "Lou Klein cared so much about students, I've had a couple of those teachers," Saget said. "When you get a teacher like that in your life, it's a real gift. Anybody watching who knows what I'm saying, both of my sisters were teachers and there's nothing like it if you're a good teacher, and he literally helped me, and he would talk with me, and then we lost him not too long ago, which is very sad." In the interview, Saget said he was enthusiastic about his trip to the Sunshine State, where he had great memories. "I'm leaving tomorrow to be there so I can be, I'm going to Orlando and then I'm coming right to Jacksonville. I think it's my 3rd time in Jacksonville in about a year," Saget said. "We comedians have to go where comedy is loud, and I've had great times in Florida, and I'm going back. It's really a nice theater too, it's small." Saget told Hamilton that his style of comedy had evolved in recent years, as he wasn't as blue as he used to be on stage. "I really love doing stand-up now more than I ever have, and I don't talk politics, I don't talk religion, I just want to make people laugh and I don't want dissension in the room," he said. "I just want to make people have a good time and have a good night out. I'm getting ready to do a new special, so we got to go on the road." Saget said his latest comedic style was really kind of a different version of himself, adding, "I just love it." Saget told Hamilton about how he continued working in his comedy career throughout COVID-19, which included his podcast Bob Saget's Here For You, which he began in the early days of the pandemic in April of 2020. He said that he loved doing his podcast and that he had welcomed amazing guests for great conversations on the platform. "I just love to do it," he said. "Everywhere where you are, you're making people feel better, and that's my job, and we get into the thick of it sometimes, but it also depends if I have a comedian on. It's really a fun thing to do." Saget told Hamilton his first live comedy gig since the shutdown came as part of Dave Chappelle's series in Yellow Springs, Ohio in the summer of 2020. "Once I was able to get out there safely, I did it," he said. "There's nothing like it, I've been doing it for over 40 years, I did it when we met, I was doing stand-up." On his Twitter page Wednesday, Hamilton wrote of the interview, "Loved talking to Bob and talking about our days at Temple U. Not just a typical interview for me. Great personal chat." In what would be his final social media post, Saget said that he had performed a 2-hour set in Jacksonville Saturday to an appreciative audience. An audience member at Saturday's show posted a memorial on Saget's social media, people reported. "Wow, what a honor it was to witness Bob's last comedy show and last moments on this earth," the person said. Bob went almost 2 hours over his normal set time and made the whole audience feel loved. He cracked jokes applicable to all ages and political parties. Over and over he stressed the importance of this world needing more comedy and finding more common ground with everyone around you.